Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Bishop E.W. Jackson, president and founder of STAND, Staying True to America's National Destiny. And I wanted to come to you with a brief report right now, and it is going to be brief. The first thing I want to say is thank you for your prayers for Alan West. Alan West is a dear friend of mine, somebody whom I deeply admire and really has served this country so bravely and so well. And I'm just so glad that in spite of a motorcycle accident that he had down in Texas, he is on the mend, is doing fine. I don't know whether you caught his video, but he was very emotional, very grateful for the prayers of Americans all over this country in his behalf. And so, Alan, we love you. We're praying for you. We're pulling for you. You're going to be well. And we're looking forward to seeing you back on the campaign trail. As it turns out, you all probably know this. He's running for chairman of the Republican Party of Texas. And folks, there could not be a better person to run the Republican Party of Texas than Alan West. And so I certainly hope he's successful in his quest. I realize there may be other candidates. I'm not familiar with the race, but I love Alan West, and I just think Texas Republicans would be well served with Alan West at the helm. But look, Alan West is going to be a guest on an important event that we're doing on Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We're having a live stream Stand Against Communism event. Alan West is going to be one of our guest speakers. You really don't want to miss this. That's this coming Sunday, live stream, 6 p.m. on my Facebook page, EW Jackson SR. EW Jackson SR. And I would ask you right now, and by the way, we're going to be talking about how communism has infiltrated our country and how the left has really become the wholly owned subsidiary of worldwide communism because their ideas are much more in keeping with Karl Marx than they are in keeping with free markets and individual liberty and our Constitution. So you don't want to miss this. Jerome Corsi is going to be speaking. I mentioned Jerome. Jerome is an award-winning investigative journalist and a best-selling author. Claire Lopez, 20-year veteran of the CIA, operations officer, talks a lot about the nexus between communism and radical Islam, or shall we say, Islamicism, because the fact of the matter is, when we say radical Islam, we think that just means terrorists, but there are a lot of people out there who are associated with ideas that are inimical to who we are as a constitutional republic. They may not be committing acts of terrorism themselves. So it's a little bit broader than just Islamic terror. We're also going to be hearing from Reverend Rafael Cruz. Reverend Rafael Cruz, of course, father of Senator Ted Cruz, escapee from Batista's Cuba and Castro's Cuba, as a matter of fact, and a man with a profound commitment to freedom. Then we're also going to have Trevor Loudon. Trevor Loudon is one of the most gifted researchers, I think, in the world, and he knows where all, shall we say, the communist bodies, metaphorically speaking, of course, are buried, where a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that nobody ever really finds out about until somebody goes and digs it out. And so Trevor Loudon will be speaking as well. So Trevor Loudon, Alan West, Jerome Corsi, Claire Lopez, Reverend Rafael Cruz, and of course, yours truly. I'll be sharing some thoughts that I have as well. You don't want to miss this program. It's going to include, by the way, our movement now for a citizen's oath to the Constitution, and you'll want to play a part in that as well. So that's this coming Sunday night at 6 p.m. We're going to have a re-airing on Monday at 6 p.m., but the main showing is going to be Sunday at 6 p.m. And what better time to do it than in the aftermath of our Memorial Day celebration, where we remember all those people who've given their lives in the cause of freedom. And that is exactly what is at stake. I'm sure you heard that the mayor of Chicago threatened not only to close a church, to arrest the pastor, but they actually threatened to tear down the building. And the building is not condemned, it's not unsafe, but they threatened to tear down the building. These people are tyrants. cut right from the communist mold. And this coronavirus pandemic has just given them an opportunity to show who they really are. Our own governor here in Virginia has just issued an order that everyone shall wear masks, even though he himself did not wear one when he went to the beach. Well, of course, apologies all around, of course. But then again, I'm better than everybody else, right? This is Governor Ralph Northam, folks, is a racist. He is a baby killer, and he's a tyrant. And thank God that this is his last term in office. He can't run for re-election as governor. I just hope that he is completely retired from politics altogether. You know, we don't wish people ill. We don't want people to die. The left loves to do that. Their hatred is so virulent that they want you, if you don't agree with them, to die. What we want is to get these people simply out of public life. Go live your own private life and apply whatever perverse values you have to that. Don't force your sick values on the rest of us. Remember, this is the man who said that, well, if a baby is born alive, well, you can then make a decision whether to kill it. Just abominable. Well, all of this has its roots in Marxism. Individuals don't matter in Marxism. It's the collective that matters. Well, I'm going on longer than I intended to, so let me stop. In about, let's see, what time we got? Well, in about 50 minutes or so, I will be signing on to American Family Radio. If you have a radio station in your area that carries American Family Radio, you will hear me. If you don't, you can go to afr.net, and I will be on live streaming on any laptop, desktop, cell phone, video game that carries the internet, anything you want to watch it on, anything you want to listen to it on, I should say. Uh, I would just urge you, though, this event that we're having on Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time is going to be a blockbuster. A blockbuster. You don't want to miss this. By the way, would you do me a favor before I leave? Share it now. Go to my website, EW Jackson SR, Facebook website. Go to our Facebook page, EW Jackson SR, and you'll see the banner right at the top of the page, right near the top of the page. You'll see Stand live stream event. Share that, if you would, with your friends, your pages, whatever, and whomever you can share it with, and spread the word far and wide for us, because we want this to be seen by as many people as we can. This is coming Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the Stand Against Communism live stream. So I'm going to be briefer than I usually am, because I've got to get ready for my radio program as well. But thank you all for listening. Thank you for praying for Alan West. And he'll be on the program, by the way. Of course, this was done before his accident, but he'll be on the program. And thank you for praying for me and praying for Stan. Thank you for praying for our country, because I think without your prayers, America would be in even deeper trouble than we're in. Because of your prayers, we're going to come out of the trouble that we're in, and we're going to see a brighter future than we've ever had past. So be encouraged, and remember, of course, we cannot be defeated if we will not quit, because we are on God's side.